Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk about exams because I've just finished mine and I don't have anything better to do or to talk about for the video this Monday. So the first point I'd like to bring up is the invigilators, right? Because I swear on my life, they do nothing. And I don't know why they even, why they're even there. 'Cause I get it's like to stop cheating or whatever, but like, I don't see why they need like so many, because there's like 10, 12 invigilators in the room at one time, right? And so I get quite a lot of people in the hall, but like, you don't need that many. Like, you really don't, because no one's cheating anyway. Surely that's just a waste of resources, no? I don't know if they're getting paid. Are they getting paid? Is that voluntary? If it's voluntary, I feel very sorry for them, because they're extremely bored. I'm convinced that it's not paid or voluntary, and that because they're already old, right? I've never seen a young invigilator. So I'm convinced that they take them from old people's homes and hope that they forget that they're not supposed to be invigilating the exam. That's the only reasonable answer that I can think of. Oh, that's not good. But what is good is how the exams went. I think for the most part they went quite well, actually. I think that the exams that I cared most about were incredible. So, some other ones, not so great. Biology, no, not really a fan of that subject, really, for real. But it's okay because I think physics and chemistry might have carried me. We'll have to wait and see. Because I don't actually have my results back yet. That guy's still there. He thinks I don't see him. Oh, never mind. The exams are actually relatively on time, which is quite surprising. I kind of thought they were going to be really scuffed. Some started like 10 minutes late or whatever, but like, none of it was really that deep. As per revision, which I know is a key factor for a lot of people's concern about exams and stuff. Oh, that's not an angle I can. Oh, it's fine. He's dead. It's obviously important. You should obviously do it, but you don't need to overdo it. There's some people who like literally revised all day every day for months before the exams even started, and that's just so unnecessary. I mean, I don't know. Do it if you want, but I don't really think it's required unless you're really far behind. Or you want like 100% of the paper, which really isn't going to mean a lot, but oh well. At the end of the day, it's just a number on a piece of paper. If you do bad, then sucks to suck, I guess, but you'll be fine in the long run. You're not going to go homeless because you failed the test. I don't think. And if you passed, great. But ultimately, what employers are looking for more will be actual experience rather than what you got on a maths test, especially several years down the line, when it won't really matter as much. I think that the way that they were managed was fairly reasonable, actually. I mean, they lasted a bit longer than I would like them to. We got given like a week off in the middle of them, which I get why, but like, I kind of rather it just wasn't there and I got it over and done with a week earlier. At the end of the day, it didn't make that much of a difference. I also think that the actual duration of the tests wasn't that bad. I was doing my GCSE tests, which I don't know what the American equivalent is. I know a lot of my audience is American. I don't know what the actual equivalent is. Sorry about that. But like, they're not like the finals, but the end of. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. Like, they're kind of big, but not really. And so they weren't too long. My longest one was 2 hours, which was a English and history were both 2 hours, and it's really not that bad. I feel really bad for the people doing the higher up ones, A levels, because they were doing that for that was like a 2 hour 30, like a 3 hour one. I think it might have even been a 3 hour 30, and I just do not have the patience for that. I'd lose my mind in that test. I even still think that they gave too long on a lot of them. History would have actually been quite nice to have a little bit longer. Maybe science. It'd been alright as well. For biology, at least. The other two, I didn't need it. I didn't need it for chemistry and physics. But you really just don't need as much time as they give you most of the time. And so, I guess some people work slower, some people work faster. But there were several tests where I found myself finishing 15, 20 minutes before you were supposed to actually finish. It sure gives you time to go through and check your answers. But let's be honest, you're going to change like 3 questions maximum, if that. And even then, those 3 questions will be ones that you guessed on anyway. But ultimately, I am now done. I'm free. I've got several weeks off school, which means I should have more time to put into YouTube. So hopefully there'll be a slight increase in quality, at the very least. No promises though. I'd really like there to be an increase in quality. Also, I'd like to talk about the fact that on the timetable, the exam timetable, there's no like mock-up day. I didn't miss any of my tests, so it doesn't really apply to me anyway. But like when we did our mock exams instead of our real ones, we had a mop-up day where if you had missed a test, you know, you'd do the test on that day. But since there wasn't one for this, if you miss a test, it's actually like you automatically fail. What happens if you're sick or there's a family emergency? Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't really want it, but I guess I have it now. I'd also like to mention my other social medias while I'm at it. I already said that I want to work on YouTube more, but I'd also quite like to post more on my TikTok and stream more on Twitch. I just completely forgot the name of it for a second then. As for my content for the coming weeks, what I have planned is War Thunder shorts I expect to continue, but I might miss out on War Thunder for a little while, long form wise, because I really want to post more Skylanders. I also want to post more some other stuff as well. There's some other games I've been playing a bit more recently. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm not quitting War Thunder, but I'm not enjoying it as much at the moment, which is expected. You get burnt out quite a bit. If you've been keeping up with my shorts, you know I recently got 700 days of consistent logins. I got the 2-year veteran decal the other day. I've been playing quite a lot, and so I'm a bit burnt out. I will obviously keep playing the game, but I won't be playing it quite as much, and I've not been playing it quite as much. I've been playing a lot of other games recently. That's why I've seen a couple Phasmophobia clips. There's been a Valorant clip on my shorts because I've been playing as I said, I've been playing some other games. It's not all War Thunder. It's not the only thing I do. I have a life outside of that. Anyway, going back to the topic of the video a little bit here. While I sit around and wait for some enemies to come along. One of the biggest things is like I'm so grateful that I made double sure that I had all my equipment for all of it, because one of it's literally it was my worst fear throughout the entire period of if I forgot like a pen or something and I had to ask the invigilator for one, or if I accidentally brought my phone to the hall and you had to give it into the front, because oh my god, it was scary just watching other people have to do it, and I feel so sorry for the people who did. Or if you needed a water because you didn't bring one in, you had to. They have those little plastic cups on the table at the front. They weren't even plastic. I don't even know what they were. I'll put a picture on the screen if I can find them. I think that's definitely worth mentioning as well. It's just the sound in the exam hall. I think I'll have PTSD of that for the rest of my life. There's something so surreal about just hearing nothing but people's pens on paper and people occasionally dropping their water bottles with their ruler on the floor. Or if there's seagulls, they were huge, bro. The seagulls made so much noise. It's something that you'd never pick up on unless you're in that condition, and it's so off-putting when you do. Other thing is as well is there's some people, right? Let me know if you're one of these in the comments, because I'm so curious what it's like. Cause for the people who get extra time or a scribe or whatever, and you get to go in a different room. That sounds so nice. That sounds like a luxury. I don't know if it actually seems like that when you actually got it, but in my head it seems like such a nice thing to have. I don't know. I wouldn't want extra time though, because some of those tests you just don't need it. Especially, oh my god, I do travel and tourism, and in the test for that test was so quick. It was like a I think it was an hour and a half. It might have been 2 hours. I don't remember. But you needed half the time. That test was outrageously long. It had no right being as long as it was. Oh, now someone's going to clip that and put that in an out of context clip. Great. Regret saying that now. You know, I'm not getting that. That's a bad angle. Oh, I've just killed myself. I might have just killed myself. Oh, I'm fine. One thing as well I was also terrified of that just didn't happen is pulling the fire alarm. When I was in the year below, then for the people doing their exams, I felt kind of awful for them, actually, to be fair. So some people just kept pulling a file on like every test they had. Thankfully, I didn't get pulled once. Anyways, I can't lie, I'm sort of running out of things to waffle about. This video is a very different style to normal. I don't normally just play and talk over the top. But if you like it, let me know. I might do more like this. Probably not though. I've got some better ideas. Don't worry. This isn't it. This is just this is all I could get out for this Monday, specifically. But yeah, I'll see you guys next Monday for another long-form video. Don't know what it's gonna be yet, but I think I know what I can make it. And then I'll see you every other day of the week with a short upload. If you want to chat with me, come join my Discord server. Links in the description, as always. And yeah, I don't have anything else to say. Hope you have a nice day, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.